Good morning. So today's video is going to be dealing with how to undo or correct an asshole who can't open their door. I'm going to guess it was a pretty long vehicle, maybe a rear door, but nice big old door ding with a little bit of paint scratch. But this is at a tough area with the seam as opposed to, say, in another area, so that might be a little tough, but I'm going to give that a try. So that's what we're doing this morning. A little bit with some isopropyl so that the little tabs will stick to it with my cleaning kit. I was thinking about something as small as this, but I'm thinking that's actually too small, so I'll be back with a bigger tip. The original one I showed you is right in the dead center. This one I think is a little too big, and this one, which I've used before on different cars, you can see the difference in the size of the heads, hopefully. So I think we're going to go with this one for the first shot. So I've cleaned it, got my glue gun, glue stick, and we're gonna try and do that. Let that set for a minute or two, be back. Now I'm going to use my trusty little puller. And dents suck, dings suck, well, dents do too. So my goal here is to make this look better, and if I don't, then it's maybe have the professional dent puller do it. So here goes nothing. So what I'm doing right now is pulling the extra glue off the tip for the next use. So now is it any better? Questionable. Less noticeable? I'd say again questionable. And what I found in doing this is it's kind of like Lay's potato chips. Once is not enough. So, time to re-glue. Reapply and wait. First, I know that I'm gonna lose the circle. Let me come at it from a different angle this time. That was a nice pull. I saw the metal pull up, and I got just the, in my opinion, the right snap, because I like it when the glue stays on the car and not on the tool. So I would call that an improvement. And now it's time to go to the much smaller dimple. The original one I was showing you. And again, my goal here is to make it better, not make it perfect, because I'm a hack and I just want it to be less noticeable. Back in a minute when it's cured. Been setting for a minute or two. So I did not feel that, just didn't feel tight. But we'll see. Again, this is a tedious process that you cannot expect the results you see on TV or on the internet or on whatever. Now, especially for people who don't do this professionally, like myself, Hackus Maximus. So there's where the hit was. I'm going to go one more on the little, and then probably call it good, as in good enough. So again, it doesn't look as bad as it did. Still not factory, nor will it ever be again. All right, let that dry a minute. Setting a minute or two. So I'm going to come in and I'm going to tighten the tool head a little bit so I get more of a, what I would call a pop. Yeah, I didn't get the pop I was looking for. And most of the glue is on the head of the, as you can see. I'll clean that later. And what I'll probably do is go to a little bit bigger head. So I know I've seen online where they have this fancy schmancy light. Looks like a, oh, is it a blue light? Ooh, you know what? We might be calling this pretty good. Let me try one more pull right there. And we're done. Then we're done. Little different head, bigger head. Let that dry. Last pull. That felt good. Sounded good too. And it came off the head pretty good. Yeah, we're gonna We're going to call that dunnage. That's what I call good enough, better than what it was. I will use my magic luster, liquid luster. Love this stuff. Has both a wax and a protectorant remover. This stuff takes lots of crap off that you might get stuck in the car. So I will take the arrows off in a minute. Last thing I do, I'm going to let this dry for a minute to a haze. Go in there. Alright, so there is my original damage. And I would say it's still noticeable. Let me come off camera. Still call it noticeable. Albeit, you know, less obtrusive. And it's probably going to be the way the sun hits it too. So back on camera. Better but not perfect, but better than what it was.